On first down, Griffin. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
It appears that the pressure is affecting him today. Normally, he knows exactly when to get rid of the football, but today, because he's been hit a few times, he's getting rid of it a little bit too quickly.
Second and 10 now. Griffin going underneath for Crowell. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. Give him 6 on the play, and all of a sudden here it's third down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
An extra defensive back in the game now here for 3rd and 4. From the gun on 3rd down, Griffin. And this is going to be incomplete. So now the Browns will turn it over to their field goal unit here. And remember, he had one blocked earlier. And Parkey's kick is good. And they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit. So this time the protection holds up for him just fine, and he's able to bang it through.
I think their special teams coach got the point across. He gave him a pretty good earful after the block earlier. And this time, there's no penetration, so they're able to pick up 3.
Parkey now following the made field goal to kick this one off. This is fielded at the goal line. Yeah, they'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. And out come the Chiefs now. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah, why
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
Here's Smith now on 2nd down. Quick slant. That's caught by the veteran Macklin. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks. And the offense lining up 1st and 10. Charles the lone setback. On 1st down, it's Smith. And he'll go right back to Macklin. It's complete again. 7 yards the pickup on the pitch and catch. And the offense still has a couple plays to go to pick up the first. On 2nd down and 3. They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. Here's Smith, and he's going to find his go-to man so far. That's Macklin. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving. On 1st and 10, Smith. Caught here by Conley. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Smith on 1st down. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
On any passes in the middle of the field, anyone who's going after the football is going to be conscious that it's probably going to be contested and often physically. Sometimes that leads to drops.
Offense still needing 10 yards. 2nd down. Charles the lone setback. Smith now to throw. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And they'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. Throwing again is Smith. And able to find Conley. But he will have the 1st down before he's tackled at the 12. And the next snap coming inside the red zone here. On 1st down, Smith. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Now this will be the 9th play on this drive. Back to the air, Smith on 2nd down. They were trying to get it to Macklin that time. 3rd down here.
When you see passes knocked down by those guys I call the frustrated fullbacks, the linebackers, you know that in their zone coverage, they were able to drop, see the ball thrown, and react to it very quickly.
And this seemingly endless drive continues. They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. Back to throw, Smith. And this is caught. Jeremy Macklin. 6 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up 4th down. NFL teams last year a little under 50% on 4th down conversions. This is a bit tougher. 4th and 4. On 4th down, Smith. And that is caught for the touchdown, Kansas City. Travis Kelce from 6 yards away. And the Chiefs just continue to pour it on.
Well, this game is definitely over, but we do know some people like to go ahead and continue to add to their score, don't we?
Yeah, I don't know that they need to add any more right now, though. I'm just starting to think about those dinner plans tonight, my friend.
Well, you and I will be thinking about dinner plans, but we also know there are plenty of people are thinking, how can I get some more scores for my fantasy, for other things? They're trying to figure that part out now.
By the way, last weekend we went sushi because that's what you wanted. We're going steak tonight.
I'm in.
All right. It took them an extra look, but they found out it is a touchdown indeed. The official says this one counts. That one in the books as a 12-play drive. And it's capped off with a Kansas City touchdown. Ooh, a little cruel here. They're going to go for the onside kick up big. And the Browns are able to cover this one up. And the Browns offense back out there ready to take over. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6.
Oh, man, for him to be that wide open and drop it. Sometimes you have just too much time on your hands, right? You end up thinking way too much, and your hands get shaky.
And yes, he's a tight end, but that's a catch he should have made. 2nd and 10. Once again, Griffin. A screen complete to Crowell. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue.
They ran that one well, and not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
Now Griffin on 1st down. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
As tight ends go, he might not provide the super flashy plays very often, but he's pretty reliable. Usually an excellent target and normally catches what's thrown to him, but he didn't on that play.
Ten yards still left on 2nd down. 2nd and 10 now. Griffin. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd. 10 yards to go on 3rd. On 3rd down, Griffin. And that will be incomplete as well. He was looking for Terrell Pryor that time. And it's 4th down. So they'll turn to the kicker again. He's been a busy man thus far. And remember, he had one blocked earlier. And Parkey's kick is good. And they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit. So a good kick there, and they wrap up the drive by putting 3 on the board.
And you know, let's face it, you're not always going to come away with 6. Defense in the NFL are just too good. But you've got to come away with something. And there, they get 3.
This fielded at the 2. Oh, nice spin.
Oh, that brought back bad memories.
And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. And now here comes Kansas City. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now defensively, you've almost got to get down into those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something because right now they're just cutting them to shreds.
The throw on 2nd down is Smith. And Hill with it over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. And, boy, they had high praise for this rookie receiver when we asked the coaches about him, didn't they?
They certainly did, and obviously they liked his measurables, otherwise they wouldn't have brought him onto the team. Height, weight, speed, all of that. But how about what they really said? Competitiveness. That's what they really liked about him.
And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 45 yards. And the Chiefs have got it on cruise control. It's been quite the game for him individually. A trio of touchdown catches now.
So pick a route, any route. Whatever you want him to run, he's going to do it and do it well and end up in the end zone. This has really been fun to watch.
And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the 4th. Well, this is a touch cruel here. They've got the big lead. Now they're going for the jugular with the onside kick. And the Browns are able to cover this one up. The Chiefs defense making their way back onto the field. A field goal last time is what they gave up in a close game. All these drives start to feel so critical.
And they are. And, you know, we've met so many defensive coordinators who just really hate the bend but don't break mentality. They're much more of the aggressive school. But that mentality has won a lot of games. If you're only giving up field goals on drives, that usually keeps you in it and gives your offense a chance to retaliate.
Yeah, and right now it's got them with the lead. Unable to connect on the first down pass play. Now it's 2nd down.
Slants are so tough to cover because everything happens so fast. But sometimes it happens too fast for the guy catching the ball because all of his movements have to be quick off the line of scrimmage, and then all of a sudden the ball's right on top of you. And maybe he got a little bit ahead of himself there.
Yeah, a lot of times coming in with good pace, and he dropped it. Incomplete pass on 2nd down. Let's see what the offense draws up here on 3rd. Here's Griffin to throw. Dumping it off for Johnson. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. It's a gain of 5, and that's going to make it 4th down. Now Cody Parkey out to try the field goal. And remember, he had one blocked earlier.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
And Parkey's kick is good. And they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit. So yet another field goal to end a drive. That has been a very common theme. He's now hit 5 of them in this game.
Yeah, Brandon, as an offense, you hate that you've had to call on your kicker so often, but you have to love the fact that time and time again, he's come through.
All right, here's a Captain Obvious setup. That all starts with a kick. If that's no good, this doesn't work out.
But it's not just the kick, as you well know. You're right, it all starts with that, but think of everything that has to happen for it to be successful. The kick has to be great. Then someone has to come up with the...
And he fires one that's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And his guys are going to take over at their own 48-yard line.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further. Out of hand.
A gain of 6 there on first. On second down, here's Smith. Quick slant. That's caught by the veteran Macklin. Give him 11 yards that time and a new set of downs. On first down, it's Smith. And he'll go right back to Macklin. It's complete again. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
What terrifies defenses when they see slant routes thrown is that the receiver is on the move, and oftentimes he catches it and gets upfield. Does a really nice job rallying to him and stopping him for a minimal gain.
Smith throwing again, and off his back foot, he'll heave this one deep. So the long attempt falls innocently to the ground, and it brings up third.
I guess they figure with a guy who is that hot downfield, who knows how to get the ball into the end zone, you throw it up and give him every opportunity. Even though that one fell incomplete.
Yeah, he's already been in the end zone multiple times. Tried to target him again deep there, but unsuccessful. And on third down, the Browns going to go with a nickel set. Again, Smith. They're able to locate Wilson. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. And he showcased his blazing speed on that one.
Was he wearing football cleats or track spikes? Because he was gone. Big-time play, and just think about what that does if you're a receiver on the team with him. Well, that's got to open things up for you as well, because if I'm a defense, I've got to get back deeper and deeper in order to keep him in front. But I'm not sure how many can actually keep him in front with that speed.
And so they're able to convert the two-point try. And the Browns are able to cover this one up.
Illegal touching. Offense.
So he needed it to travel 10. It did not, and it's an automatic penalty. Really nice starting field position here for the offensive unit.
It's our time, guys. It's our time.
Ready. 3-19.
They'll throw on first down with Griffin. Oh, it stays up. Now look out. Griffin hit, and he lost the football. Does the big boy have the juice? Past the 20. And he will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. So that is now 2 fumble return touchdowns. And you talk about something that's going to drive a head coach crazy.
Without a doubt. But for the defensive guys, once you do it once, you create a frenzy. Everybody wants to get involved, and they got it done a second time.
To throw is Smith. Steps away to his left. And they are just not going to let up as he is into the end zone here for 2 more. So a big play there. Not only the fumble return for the touchdown, then they get the 2-point try. And, you know, for the defense, though, they were just over there sitting on the field. They had to rush out to try to defend that.
You know, it's funny. They actually practice situations that they call sudden change when the team turns it over. I'll guarantee you no one practices a fumble return for a touchdown like that, and now someone goes for 2. Really good strategy by them putting them in that situation.
And now the Browns offense trots back onto the field. It's a 5-receiver set. 3 to the left, 2 to the right. Throwing now, Griffin on first down. And the connection made to Terrell Pryor. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. And he was able to find a very soft spot in that zone coverage.
I love that term, Brandon. That soft spot where you find the open area, set up, and catch the football before the hard collision comes afterwards.
On first and 10, it's Griffin. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
I hope I don't sound too rah-rah on that one, but that's the exact right throw. Either your receiver gets it or no one gets it. Give him a lot of credit for being really precise with it.
Got rid of it. No one got it. Again on second and 10, it's Griffin. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
Looked like they had an opportunity for a big play across the middle, but he didn't have the concentration or the focus necessary and dropped it before he could haul it in.
And on third down, a nickel formation here defensively. On third down, Griffin. And that's incomplete. Duke Johnson, the one he was looking for. And it's fourth down. So now the Browns will turn it over to their field goal unit here. And remember, he had one blocked earlier. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. Time for a break. We'll come back and wrap up garbage time after this. Back now on EA Sports. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And with a new rule, that decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he only gets to the 20. And now here comes Kansas City. They have the big lead here late. They protected their home turf well, didn't they?
They certainly did, partner. And just think about how good that feels because every team has a goal.
He's got a man complete. 20, 10, 5, and he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And the Browns are able to cover this one up. And here are the Browns now as the offense comes back out onto the field. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this? And down he goes. A sack. They sack him back across midfield at about the 48-yard line.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player. I wonder what was going through his mind when he got the play call. He just got sacked on the previous play. He knows they're coming after him again. A little bit of guts to stand in there, take the hit, and successfully complete the screen pass. Really well done.
It's caught. It's Barnage over the middle. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down.
He wasn't the primary target, but I think it was almost like a check-down situation, wasn't it?
Yeah, hoping he can break some tackles, a big tight end, but he couldn't do it.
Yeah, get it to that big frame and hope he can scatter some bodies, unable to get it done.
Now look out, Griffin hit, and he lost the football. It's loose. And look at the big man rumble. The 20, 10, 5, and that should just about do it. They return it to the end zone, sealing it with a defensive touchdown. It gives some kudos to the defensive coordinator, I think, here. They bring the blitz, they dial it up, and it turns into 6 points for them.
It's so nice to hear you actually give kudos to the defense. It is so nice. You're such an offensive guy like that. I love it. He dialed things up, and boy, a big play resulted for his guys.
Well, you like the credit to the defense there, right, my friend?
Yeah, do I ever?
And the Browns are able to cover this one up. And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
that's all that's left, because victory Not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it, because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now, and if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments of this one. Second down now after the incompletion.
Watch 81, watch 81.
Second and 10 now. Griffin. Caught. Left side. It's Barnage. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. That catch good for 5. It's third down. And the Chiefs showing a dime look as they defend this third down. From the gun on third down, Griffin. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on fourth down. They're going for it. Here we go. It's Griffin on fourth down. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by the safety here, Ron Parker. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. This spot in the fourth quarter with that deficit had to throw the football. Unfortunately, there's the risk of big turnover.
And you know you're going to be throwing against nickel, dime, all sorts of exotic defenses, but you have to do it anyway. Ordinarily, you might want to run the football a little bit, try and get them out of it. But as you noted, this time of the game, this point on the clock, had to throw it.
And now he'll turn, and off his back foot, he'll heave this deep. And a scary incompletion, almost picked off. It would have been their first INT of the game. Instead, second down.
Well, the obvious goal is to try and score a touchdown, but at the least, adding to a pretty big yardage total for his intended receiver there, huh?
Yeah, well, when you got a guy over 150 yards, keep chucking it deep to him, I guess.
Yeah, no doubt about it.
A fight for the football, and it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off.
Just a bunch of poor. The cornfield, trying to turn a shift job into a dollar bill. We wear the muddy boots, stay true to how we're raised. Ain't nothing about us fake. You know we're straight out of that dirty south, dirty roads. Nobody got no money, got them signed up pickup trucks, whistling at them from the country. Yes, sir. You know we're straight out of that long week working now. Everybody wanna party all night long. Bonfire on the back 40 in the middle of nowhere. Nobody going home tonight till Just a bunch of John Deere